Major Slack Videos.
Yeah, this is fun.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Major Slack is in. Fight for your life. Will he make it? Will he make it? Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Booyah! He makes it. Yeah. Hey, my name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Borderlands 2 Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. No legendaries and no DLC weapons. And after getting out of that fight for your life sequence, I finally kind of get my rhythm back. Because right here is essentially where I would have been had I simply defeated Mad Mike and continued. Don't use that, Slack. Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if the last code is going to be at all useful throughout this run. Use it a little bit on Psycho, badass cycles, but other than that, it's been pretty redundant. That's not to say it's not a good weapon, but these Nomad plunderers, I really should use the Torg assault rifle, the plump root. And that was just a little pause for the cause because there was a lot of an ambulance was screaming by outside, so I had to kind of, you know, just try to focus here. I love the trash talk from all the enemies. I really love that, but the blathering dialogue from the NPCs, like, you know, Angel and whatnot. For some of the videos coming up next week, I turned down the dialogue volume, and then later realized that I'm missing a lot of the trash talk that I really like. So I'm having a hard time deciding which I like better. Should get back to live commentary in episode 16. A couple of speed runs next week where I'll be doing like dub commentary, but other than that, yeah, back to live commentary. Boom. What did he say? Bury me with Sunny? Alright, so take a breather. Everyone in this area is dead. Reload the weapons. Change our diapers and continue. This I shouldn't be doing. And I'll show you in some of the videos next week how I make money and how I, you know, yeah, I mean, trying to leave for money, there's no point, even with these rules of engagement. Okay, up to my left is a section where you can throw the switch to deactivate the electrical field. I'm going to pass on that because it means dealing with either a psycho badass or an ultimate badass nomad torture, neither of which I'm relishing. So forget that, which means giving up a chest, but that's okay. I've been practicing aiming for these bobbing heads of these bone crushers and trying to snipe their heads on the up bob, if you will. Been really getting that down. Flag. Trespasser. Anybody recognize that gesture that they make there? That, see that? What he just did there? That's straight out of a famous movie. Name that movie. That's something you can't Google. There's a number of gestures that these enemies make that is from the same movie.
I want to see you from the inside out.
Another enemy does it again. I'll point it out. Here, this is a good place to stand off over here because they don't come straight for you, so they always go over there and then they come at you. Which kind of creates a kind of a choke point. Instead of going, you know, diagonally across the water. Watch this guy. He's gonna go straight to the right and then approach. So this is a great place to make a standoff. Let's switch to the Heartbreaker. Hunker down. Yeah, the boy Slack. Here you go. Well, 1 week today, Borderlands 3. It seems like it's going to be the biggest thing that's going to drop in the video game industry since Grand Theft Auto 5, in my humble opinion. Hope it lives up to the hype. You never know with AAA games these days. A lot of them have disappointed me as of late, over the past 3 years especially. It's been a while since we've had a AAA game drop having the impact of, say, BioShock or Crisis back in the day, like 10 years ago. With the exception, okay, someone would say, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5, but I wasn't a big fan of that, as many of you know from my, you know, 5 reasons why Grand Theft Auto 5 sucks. But aside from that, you know, what game, you know, maybe Witcher 3. Okay, now as you can see, there's a clear difference between me playing for a recording and me just, you know, this is me playing naturally, like, you know. As I said, this is a practice run that I recorded. Now I'm fully immersed. I've totally forgotten that I'm making a recording, fully immersed. Pop goes Weasel.
Oh, that was nothing.
How about that? Can you hear me now?
from spring and rolling. We lose him, we lose our payday.
Go, Slack. Boom.
I got something for you.
I got something for you. And I think that's it for this area. So now we can just go straight down. I'm probably going to cast Deception and then just speed run down to make sure the area is clear. Right around here. There we go. Run down. Yep, the area is clear. Okay, a couple of chests to loot. And this is not going to make any difference. At the point where I'm currently at in the walkthrough, I have now a level 55 rocket launcher that does 330,000 damage in one shot. And I still don't think it's going to make a difference. Rocket launchers that are like just they don't cut it on UVHM. Okay, and here I already have better. Okay, and quickly figure out what to drop. How'd you do that so fast? Like, I edited it out. I spent about a minute actually commiserating what to do. I just edited that out. Get that Vladov corrosive sniper on, or the Morningstar. Yeah, there we go. Here, I'm talking to myself today. Slack, do this, come on! Okay, and we meet Roland.
Good to finally meet you in person. Hell of a job fighting through those bloodshots. This'll just take a second. Well, that's that. Now let's see about getting out of here.
Enemy
Vault
detected.
Hunter! You gotta stop this thing! Ah! Let go of me, damn it!
That's how Handsome Jack pays ransoms.
Long time no see, Roman. Soldier! This way!
Okay, here we go. Loader country.
Let go of me, damn it! I could use some help!
Son of a bitch! They're taking him to the top of the dam. Get there quick!
Okay, here's my favorite thing to do in Borderlands. Sniping loaders. I love it. Love disarming these SOBs. Here we get one of those, like a gun loader. This only happens on UVHM. You disarm it, right? Then you kind of forget about it. He's wandering around with that kind of like laser eye thing. And because you left him alone for a while, he regenerated all his health. So now he's got no arms. And he's got this laser eye thing. Or not the laser eye thing, but kind of like the electric bolt eye thing. Those things are freaking dangerous. They're the hardest things to take down, because there's no longer any arms to you know. They're a pain in the arse. That happened to me just this morning. I had 2 of them like that. Nice.
You would need to reload. We can't afford ammo, you know.
One more. And there he goes, down he goes. At this point, what I'm thinking now as I'm doing this recording is I'm suddenly becoming aware that, hey, wait a minute, this might actually be a good recording. So far, I've only had two death taxes, and we're right near the end. So I'm being a little extra careful to kind of like preserve the recording. You know, I don't want to like rack up 3 more death taxes and then like have like, you know, 5 death taxes, which to me would be unacceptable. You know, certain quality standards here around MajorSlackVideos. 2 death taxes per video. No, I'm kidding, but no, that's pretty much around there. Like, that's what I could reasonably be comfortable with. And what happened here was, it's really weird. I've never seen this happen before. All these bandits and loaders are infighting, and they're completely ignoring me. I've never seen this happen to this extent before. Usually some bandits or some cycles or lunatics will peel off and rush you. In fact, that's usually almost always what happens. At least one lunatic, if not two, will rush you at this point. But here, they're just fighting with the loaders, and that's it. So now I'm kind of like having a hard time who to prioritize. I'm like, who should I help? And at one point, I'm thinking, can I just speed run for the door while they're like fighting? I made a run for it, but okay, testing this Merv here. I don't think I got it far enough. Here we go. And then that guy was in the way, and I just aborted. I said no. Too close to the end. I don't want dead tax number 3. Okay, gotta finish that guard. Trespasser. That's hilarious. He sounds like somebody's poking him with a stick, merrily, you know. Meanwhile, he's being shot. Quit poking me with that stick! And... got him. That's it. I made it. Yeah, just forget it, Slack. You don't need the loot. And we are done here. I want to thank you all very much for watching. See you next video. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.